It's a very important event for Stark. You know, that's the first championship that we are entering as an official brand. So definitely, it's for us. It's very important to be present and to show the capacity of the bike and show that we can race.
First time in Arenacross. I love it. I really enjoy riding the bike. It's fun. Like for your Joe public getting on it, I've just felt so comfortable. Just me getting on it and racing it. Obviously, it's just a production bike straight out. I think we got a different battery, like a little bit lighter, and then obviously our race suspension. But everything else is as you would buy it. I really enjoy it. Today went alright. Time practice was good. I'm only like 0.4, I think, of Tommy, so it's really tight. There's some good guys this year. So this is meant to be a rocket ship off the start, so we're going to see tonight, hopefully gets me out front, so then I'm there to battle. Podium's goal tonight, just get on the podium, keep podium like I did last year every race, and then see where we are at the end. This was the chance I took. I thought, listen, the bike suits me on paper and it does suit me when I'm riding it, so I feel real comfy on it. Yeah, it can adjust the power. Obviously the bike's at 80 horsepower, but we're limited to 60, so we lock on at 60, and then Seb has to show the data obviously to show that we haven't gone over the 60 horsepower after the races.
The bloody thing is so fast. I couldn't stop for the turn. I just laughed at myself. I picked the bike up and just laughed and thought, what an absolute sausage. But I come from last back to fifth, and then actually showed him, you know what I mean? This bike is honestly, not because I just ride for the team, it's so fun to ride.
Oh good, man, I love it over here. I've got family over here, obviously, so it's always nice to come back over here. So I'm having fun, new series, new bike, new team. A lot of excitement in my life at the moment, so it's always fun, and try to make the most of it. Hopefully go out there and get some good results, and yeah, we'll build as the season goes. We'll get better. When I was in Spain, I rode the bike quite a bit for 3-4 weeks or so. But when I was home, I didn't ride much, so I haven't been on the bike much since World Supercross. So we'll see. Like I said, once we leave here, I'm going back to Spain for the next month or so. So I'll have a lot more time on the bike, and I'll look like I actually know what I'm doing out there when we get to the next couple. So it'll be alright. Hard to explain, man. It's a lot different for sure. It's got its own little intricacies and beauties about it, but it's one of those bikes that you ride and it's really, really hard not to come off the track with a smile. You know, it's just so fun to ride. So, like I said, racing is a different deal, but it'll come around as I get a little more time on the bike. But riding it just for enjoyment, it doesn't get much better. And that's not me with my salesman hat on. That's me telling you the truth. Exclusive.
It is my first time racing Arenacross though, which is exciting. First time racing in a stadium. another exciting thing. So be a few new things to deal with there, especially, and fans, be able to hear the fans there. Obviously on an electric bike, be able to hear them even more. So yeah, that'll be exciting. You don't really have to take different lines with a bike. It was, for me, a steep learning experience. I didn't really have too many days on Supercross. So yeah, it's a big learning experience. I got a bit too carried away with myself. Obviously I was up with the front guys. I had the speed there, just got a bit too carried away. So this weekend, I know I can be there if I want to, but I want to take it steady, be on 2 wheels and finish the races. That's the goal for tonight. You've got no gears or clutch, which is big advantage. I think you don't have to worry about the power what you're in or the engine revs you're in. It's instant power whenever you want it. No dip in the clutch. It's instantly there. So off the start should be good, very good also. Obviously you do have to be more precise on the triples and the rhythms, but once you get used to the bike, I think it's a good advantage to have. My teammate in Spain has the back brake on the left. I did try it out there. It's not for me. I kept going for the back brake on the foot. Maybe if I get used to it on some outdoors, some more comfortable tracks for me, maybe I'll be able to use it, but definitely needs a bit of bike time if you're going to use that.
I knew I could do it, and the effort that we put in, like I said, at the practice track with John and Little John sweeping puddles, like people don't see that stuff. We're out there. I was there at 7 o'clock sweeping the puddles. Then it absolutely rained for like 2 hours. Then I go back at 12 o'clock to sweep the puddles. Then it rains again, and then I'm there at 8:30 at night with his dad, thinking to myself, what are we doing? It's going to rain again. But we managed to get her one day on the track after about brushing it for, God knows, 10, 15 times. So it has taken a lot of pressure off my shoulders. Like, I've gone to work this week and just thought, I just got to go to work and just turn up at the race. So that makes a big difference. Take some time off next week from work to go testing for a few days, which is really nice, just to try and get the bike where we want it a little bit more. The guys, like I said, they do so much there. So I'm so happy that we're winning the championship and we won for them. So the guys at the factory are going to be pumped because, like I said, the goal was just to come here. They had the little expectation of maybe getting a podium. I knew what I could do with the bike, so I'm glad I've showed them, and I just hope I can just keep showing them and be there at the end and maybe win a championship.
I mean, there is a lot of hate and love, but it's a good thing also. When there is hate and love, you talk about it, and then when you talk about it, it's a good thing. I mean, on my side, I've been there since the beginning. I developed the bike from the scratch. So today, you got a finished product that is a production bike. So that's a big difference. So that's a few years of work to be able to get there. The guys today are racing with a production bike, with couple modification for Supercross and Arenacross. But except that, it's a Stark bike. So that's for me, having the opportunity to race in front of public, it creates awareness, and then people can choose, you know, if they want to ride thermic or not thermic. Our goal is not to stop people riding thermics, is to ride with them and then be able to ride more places. So at the end of the day, you know, we are not here to do something bad to thermics bikes. We are here to ride with thermics and make it a better place. The way you look at development is the same thing. You know, today the engineers who are behind the Stark are racers also. So they've been riding bikes. They know, you know, how the regular production bike evolved. So they have that knowledge with them. So today, you know, I mean, we start already with a bike that has a lot of evolution and is part of its air. I mean, we have a bike that is very nimble to ride, way easier to ride than a thermic bike, you know, because we have some, you know, the capacity of electric, but because our chassis also is thought for that purpose. So, I mean, we don't have, you know, anything to envy to thermic bikes because we have engineers that are today at the top of the, you know, motorcycle world. So, you know, we are just progressing with them. I mean, our first prototype was really good, but, you know, there's a big difference between a prototype and then a production bike. And to be able to achieve what we achieve in a short period of time with new technology that basically suppliers are not used to, so we had to also form them to be able to produce the bike the way we want it. So that's a lot of work, and the team was very fast about it. And then, I mean, it's a young team, so everybody is very motivated, and that helped a lot, and they're all passionate about the sport. So when you're passionate, you know, things goes better, and they have the feeling also, they know how a bike should handle, so that helps also quite a bit. Yeah, I'd still do some testing, obviously not Supercross because, you know, it's not my place anymore, and then I think when you ride Supercross you need to be able to ride for quite some times to be able to be good. But I do outdoors, and all the improvements of the bike I go through it to make sure and I guess stamp it that it's a good way that we want to go.